What's going on, beautiful people? It's your host, Drake, B. Drake, the podcast, and we're with the podcast for all cultures, the podcast with a purpose, everything culture. Thank y'all for joining us this evening on Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we come every Sunday. We just chopping it up for this week. This is Sunday Night Live, formerly known as Happy Hour. We are blessed and we're happy to join y'all. We feeling good. This has been an awesome weekend, busy weekend. But yeah, we're getting into it. It is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. We consider this a holiday for Star Wars, okay? Shout out to my girl Nick. She's watching Star Wars. I don't know where she found, I think YouTube or some website. She found a original Star Wars film. No remaster. Okay. This is straight after VHS. I ain't that it looked bootleg, but it's authentic as the best way I can put it. But yeah, man, we chopping it up tonight. Thank y'all for joining. Right now in the chat, we have Brittany, we have my guy Corey, we have Renata, and we have Jaya. Thank y'all for joining. Once again, make sure to like, share, comment. Make sure to chat with us. Engagement, engagement, engagement. We greatly appreciate that. But tonight we go talk about a few things. Of course, that's what we're here to do. We're here to chop it up. We're gonna here about 30 minutes, but things have been on my mind. I know one, I want to talk about Cinco de Mayo. Okay. Cinco de Mayo is tomorrow. I will be taking a shot with my people tomorrow. I'm gonna be sipping tonight. But we're gonna talk about why we celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Next weekend we have Mother's Day. Wow. Mother's Day have crept up on us so fast already. Hello, Lo, how are we doing? Oh, you in the car. Okay, I'm gonna hit your camera. I'm gonna hit your camera. We
Oh,
see you. Thank you. That sunlight is beautiful though. But thank you for jumping in. Thank you for jumping in. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure to turn my stuff down. Boop. There we go. There we go. Hello, Shan. Shan has joined us as well. But how we doing? Before I get into all that, how are we doing? How y'all doing? Jaya, Renata, Lo, Shan, how we doing? How we feeling?
I had to make sure I didn't hit my camera because y'all would have seen titties.
Shan, we on stream on YouTube. She done came. Look, she's back. She's back. Oh, congratulations, Lo. Lo's flexing on us with the ring. She ain't even gonna say nothing. She just gonna put it in our face with the sun blinging right behind it. You feel me?
Hey, congrats.
Congratulations, Lo. Beautiful ceremony, by the way.
Yes, I'll
Welcome.
see a picture of this once I get to the parking lot.
Okay, okay, man. Hey, take it easy. Don't ever drink and drive. Park and sip. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Jay said, "Great, I'm on vacation with the husband and the baby for our birthdays and anniversary." Yeah, happy birthday and anniversary, y'all beautiful people. Because Low birthday was this past weekend too, if I'm not mistaken, or this past week. So we have plenty of birthdays and weekend going on. And Jay's birthday is tomorrow. Cinco de Mayo, right? Oh man, look at all these Tauruses up in here. Hello, Brittany. How are we doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy birthday, hubby. Man, okay, yeah, y'all love. Hey, Tanya, how we doing? Shout out to Tanya. Shout out to my beautiful folks. Y'all are y'all are awesome. But man, oh, okay. Let me lock in. I'm all smiles. Thank y'all for coming through. Make sure to share. Oh, and Renata's she is okay. She's just relaxing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But y'all know we do 30 minutes here on YouTube. Then we do about 30 to an hour maybe outside. But I'm just happy to have y'all once again. But Cinco de Mayo. Y'all ready for tomorrow? What do y'all do for Cinco de Mayo? Y'all do any celebration for Cinco de Mayo?
I don't usually do anything, but I am definitely in a celebratory mood. Um, so I'm going to go out for a couple of drinks.
Oh, where we going?
I don't know. I think some friends was talking about gazebo.
Okay, we'll chat. We'll chat. Shouldn't see what's gonna be in the streets tomorrow.
I mean, look, I ain't never been there, so I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, we'll see. All right, all right, all right. So working, but I would have my mango margarita. Okay, low. Okay. We do some sipping. Anybody else? What do y'all do for Cinco de Mayo?
My brother is having a barbecue slash what Jamaicans do in their free time, and I might go.
Mm. I'm about to say that's a very Southern black thing. We barbecue for every reason. Let me tell you that. To light up that pit, that's very cultural. All right. Okay. We got going out to a bar. We got nothing. We got margaritas. We got barbecue and some extracurricular activities. Hello, Tanya. Welcome in. Tanya's been a busy bee. She been handling graduations and things. We're gonna be talking about that tonight too.
We celebrated Cinco de Mayo yesterday at Donna Letty's.
Oh, okay, what y'all do?
Definitely, definitely a restaurant. If you come to Houston, if you like Mexican food, Donna Letty's is probably one of the ones you probably want to visit.
Done ladies.
Donna Letty's.
Donna ladies. Okay. Hey, stand down, sit for over. Okay, okay, okay. I see. Is that our holiday? So let's talk about. Does anything like let's see, just and no shame. What do y'all believe Cinco de Mayo represents? What is the purpose of Cinco de Mayo?
I always thought it was the Spanish, their area, their time.
Talk. What you mean? Let's say. Is there what? Their kind. What are you talking about?
Like that's their holiday. I never saw minorities, blacks. I saw us now incorporating, but growing up, we didn't think that was for us. But now we took over.
What?
Yeah, now we took over it. But yeah, that
Mm,
that's steady.
okay, okay. Anybody else?
Do you think black people have taken over? Like, I guess because I'm in Houston where we have a huge Hispanic culture, so I don't see black people taking over Cinco de Mayo, in my opinion. Because we don't really like yesterday we went because today is my cousin's birthday. We celebrated because they had Cinco de Mayo specials and stuff, but it's
Mm.
not something that we go all out and do anything for. I'm revving up for Juneteenth, so
Whoop, whoop. What's
See,
up?
that's it. Yeah, in
Hello.
Louisiana, it's totally different. We take over second line. Yeah, it's totally different. It's our culture.
Okay, okay, okay. We talked about the second line a couple weeks ago. Oh, okay. Look, my guy Corey already know what's up. So he said, "Is Mexico victory over France?" Yes. So Cinco de Mayo. I asked many people about Cinco de Mayo because growing up and being in Texas, we celebrate Cinco de Mayo our life, and it's what was told to us, or just what was assumed. Cinco de Mayo was like Mexican
independent.
independence. You
Mhm.
know, that is
Yeah.
incorrect. That is not what Cinco de Mayo represent. Okay,
Drake, for
and
the record, I did not say that because that is what we were taught. But at
yeah,
UCC, I did not say that.
I
So
know,
yeah.
you didn't say it. I peeped it.
Uh-huh.
You're like, you just said
Uh-huh.
we celebrate it, but you didn't say
Yeah.
that. Because listen, I
Yeah.
would talk to my Mexican friend. I would talk to my actual Mexican friends. They're like, I don't know. Like, I'm talking about all the way up until I started doing this podcast. When I started asking what is Cinco de Mayo to my Latin and specifically Mexican friends, they would tell me they didn't know. I'm like, fuck, you don't know what Cinco de Mayo is. Ain't it? Like I said, ain't this the holiday? Like, we just celebrate it because it's like more of a American holiday more than a Mexican holiday now. Mm. So, it don't we live in the age of information, y'all. Or y'all just can come to everything culture. Share this with your people. Okay. So most Mexicans say it's a beer holiday. Yeah. So, but let me drop some more down. I've been talking about this for a few years when I found this out, and I think it's important to share it with my people, share it with y'all, with everybody. Okay, because it's everything culture. That Cinco de Mayo is the celebration or the commemorance of the Battle of Puebla. Okay, the Battle of Puebla took place in was it 1890, not 1892. I don't get the line, 1862. Like what, the Civil War started in 1861, right? So I think it was 1862, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So with the Battle of Puebla, man, it popped off that Mexico, 1862. Oh, look, I know my years. So for maybe like 60 years, Mexico, I'm just tossing the number out. For over 50 years, Mexico's been Mexico. They colonized, the Spaniard colonized, the indigenous people, and they created the whole civilization there. And Mexico used to have a lot of slaves there. North and South America. We were spread all over. Africa and West Africans were spread all over the North and South continents and all the islands around. All right. So villages had a lot of black people and black military. But case in point, they also owed Europe a lot of money. And French, being from Europe, they're like, hey, we come to collect on that money and we about to rule Mexico. So once again, while America, the US, the United States, is having the Civil War, the French was coming up south through Mexico and they ran into a small town of Puebla. All right. And they trying to rub in town, try to rule over the town, and that town fought back. Now, the big deal about that fight, the battle, was there were around 2,000 people in that town, and they didn't have the weaponry or the armory that the French had, and they whooped the French ass. Plus, majority of those soldiers that were fighting were black. Yes, majority of the people who were fighting and representing that town were black. So, by them fighting and whooping ass on the French, it sent a shot through North America and the US as well. And it showed that, hey, y'all can fight and y'all can win because the first year of the Civil War, the South won all the battles. The Confederacy was winning. But they're saying the Battle of Puebla really booted not only with Mexico, but it also spread to California, where there was a lot of black and Mexican. Well, we could say, California used to be a part of Mexico too. That really gave a ring that, like, hey, we got to fight because we don't believe in slavery. Now, Europe or French did come back and win by 2, 3 months later, whoop up on the ass because they had the most numbers. But it meant that battle meant something. It was like the Alamo. Like, don't give up. They didn't lose though, but it was like, don't give up, keep fighting. All right. So a lot of a Mexican citizens, some celebrate it in Puebla, but it may not be a complete, how do you say, holiday of the country, but it's really celebrated here because if the French would have won the Battle of Puebla, the French may have joined the Confederacy and fought against the Union, and slavery still may be intact today. So that's why we can go pull up and do a shot and yell "Happy Cinco de Mayo," okay? Because knowing is one of the best things we can do while we're celebrating. So when somebody try to say, "Hey, put them on game," send them to Everything Culture, and we'll have a conversation and break down why this holiday is important, not only to Mexicans, but not only to Black people, to people who enjoy freedom. Okay. But that's why we celebrate Cinco de Mayo. You feel me? And if you didn't know why you're celebrating before, I hope this gives you another reason to celebrate. You feel me? So, cheers. Mm, 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 mm. But I will add, through conversations with other folks, some Mexican folks may feel because people take Cinco de Mayo and they spread a lot of stereotypical behavior, and it's disrespectful and things of that nature. But like Shannon's doing, they may not be going drinking margaritas and tequilas and tacos, even though, like I said, I love tequila and tacos. But cooking a barbecue. And I believe that's one of the best things about a holiday. Know why you're celebrating it, know what you give gratitude for. I love a day off, but being respectful to others' cultures. So yeah, that's a little bit from Everything Culture. Now, how we feel? Did we learn? Did everybody know that? Did we learn something today?
Yes, I learned something.
Mm. And we love it when we learn things here. Hey,
In
Dominique.
Arizona, so That is common knowledge here. A lot of the Mexicans here don't even celebrate it. They say it's an American holiday.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. I've heard that several times as well. And I'm unique when people listen. If it's for something to celebrate, freeing my people, and it's, oh yeah, I'm gonna celebrate it. I'm gonna celebrate it. But that's the biggest thing about it. Hold on, French was also trying to regain a foothold in North America after being embarrassed by the Haitian. See, if we get in talking about the Haitian Revolution as well. Mm. Listen, we gonna see that gonna be a panel discussion. I would love to bring some books and some historians on, because same thing with the Haitians. We get on talking about the the Seminoles, the Black Seminoles, and the Gullah Geechee people, and how if these people were not fighting as well, that's what really pushed the Union as well. Because once again, the Confederacy was really getting their ass whooped by black folks, like getting like messed up. Not until what war was that? What's the war that was America don't like bringing up? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's good. Not. What when they had all the bamboo traps and things of that nature? Yeah, the Louisiana Purchase, French owns a third of the U.S. Oh yeah, all this stuff in history. We can look it up. We can look all these things up now. You know, if people have encyclopedias, get them. Hold on to them. I'm very wary of what's in the internet right now. What may be taken away from us in the future and things. But if you have actual copies of books and information, hold on to it. I'm serious. It's so important. These are things that are valuable. Okay. But oh my God, what country did Vietnam. The Civil War, and especially in the Louisiana and the Carolinas area, not until not until Vietnam, as American soldiers' bodies were unalive. That's how big the Civil War. Not any other war we've been in, we didn't have that many losses, but that's how big that those battles were. And I share quite often that, man, I should show this clip. I may show this clip now or show it later, but discuss it. Like y'all in the group chat, right? That we have on TikTok. And y'all saw what either I shared it or Christian shared it about a black woman. She went to go see Sinners. Have everybody seen Sinners yet?
No, I never saw it.
It's okay. Great movie, great film. Okay.
Had plans to see it today, but had some tickets dropping off.
Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, Cavity, Vietnam. Yeah. So either way, was the show good, Tanya?
Oh, we on YouTube?
Not yet. Well, yeah, we're on YouTube. I'll hold it. I'll hold it. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We'll come back to it. We'll come
It
back
was
to it.
good, but I got some.
Okay. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. So there's a certain scene that happened in Sinners at the end. I'm trying to avoid spoilers, which if you are part of the letter after H times three, something happens to one of them. Okay. And before something happens to them, they yelled out the, the N word. Okay. Let's just say that. Let's just wrap that up. Let's go for it. And somebody in the theater quoted what the man in the movie said. In Sinners, which is a film that have majority black people in it, somebody said this in the theater. So, writing, rightly happened. Somebody put some hands on. All right. And right during while that's happening, the spoilers, couple years you don't want to hear it. The person with the letter after H, after I, um, was unalive. Everybody cheering, everybody's going, and those people left the theater. Now, if you watch the film Sinners, you know how much of a comfortable and happy and joyous experience seeing the whole film and what why this is happening. But me, being an African American male from the South, black, American descendant of slavery, I'm one of these people that believe that you still have to fight for freedom. And this woman, she's very articulate, very well spoken, saying, I hate that we still have to deal with this in this day and age. And my thing is, I do too, but we have to. And I believe a lot, and I've said this on the show time and time again. It hurts my heart when I see some of us act like this doesn't exist anymore. We get lulled in this sense of comfort. We go to that point, and I know we want to be comfortable. That's why I love Juneteenth. That's a time that we be comfortable, and that's how we have points. But we still have to do work. We still have to do work. We still have to go out and vote. We still have to go and look after each other. We still have to invest in one another. We still have to invest in ourselves, our mind, our spirits, our mental, our physical, all nine. Because the main thing in that film, spoilers, it says at the beginning, "Oh, this group of people don't exist anymore." What are you talking about? We don't. They don't exist anymore. Let me see. Let me see. And people, I know we have a lot of. I'm a Christian, and people who are Christian. Listen, if you're a Christian, I enjoy the movie as a Christian because if you know the word, you have a relationship with the Lord, you know what the movie is showing you. But what is the trick of the devil? Pop quiz. What is the biggest trick of the devil? Chat is open. I'm looking.
Still in the drawer.
Say it again.
Come to kill, still in the drawer.
Mm, another. And to make it seem like he don't exist. He's not real. The biggest trick is to make like he doesn't exist, like he's fake. Corey got it. He doesn't exist. He's not here. When people believe that your enemy is not your enemy, or you ain't got nobody out here trying to hurt you or anything like that, you're fine. Man, that's the best time for them to come and attack you. And when you watch that film, like once again, it's deep. I value it. I appreciate it. What's up, Juanita? Is that what it say? Juanito. So I'm huge on knowing what we have ahead of us and knowing and having an understanding, knowing education. That's what I'm saying with these books, with the films, history. And I've had conversations with people before. They're like, "Oh my God, I hate watching these slave films, these black films, and these documentaries. I want to see, baby. History will repeat itself if you are not aware of what happened. One of the biggest things, knowing what happened before, will help prevent from happening again in the future. And I'm just saying right now, once again it's May. We 5 months in. I started this year off with some goofy fun stuff. But it's getting deep. The more we get into it, because it's showing that like the country, our administration, things that should be protecting us and serving us, laws and policies that's been put in places are being removed. And it's not just it's people who look black people, white people, Mexican, Latin, Asian, indigenous, the whole nine. It's happening to many of us. Did I freeze on your Zoom? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can see me? Oh, what happened to my
We
camera?
can hear you.
But y'all can't see me. It's okay. I see that I'm frozen right now. And it's all right. I'll check that in a second, but we could probably hop off YouTube. But my point of saying these things is stay aware, stay vigilant, okay? Not saying you got to come out and be violent, but continue to educate yourself and educate your people around you and understand why we're doing what we're doing for the best interest of all of us, okay? But I want to say thank you to y'all being here, and I want to say thank you to my guys, my brothers. First of all, my guy Jesse Rose Jr. Man, the conversation we had with him was amazing. That trip to Seattle once again. I was tired as I don't know what last weekend, but it was absolutely pleasant. And then I have the back door and say shout out to my brothers that joined me for my Mother's Day conversation yesterday. From Jesse to Marvin, Derek, Victor, Corey, Demario. I mean, it was amazing. It got a little emotional. And, some people may feel it or not, but having all men come together and talk about why we value women and mothers more than anything else and why we need each other in this world to uplift one another. Yeah, it was something special. But yeah, I want to say, thank you to y'all again. Sorry y'all can't see my face right now. But yeah, we're going to be back next Sunday if we don't go out of town. We'll figure it out. We'll probably make this next Sunday. But if we don't see y'all next Sunday, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Happy early Mother's Day to all my people. Happy birthday to Jaya. Happy birthday to hold on, Low and all y'all out there. We appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, share,